Mic check, mic check. Thank you.
Could you give us a sneak preview on the ice cream? What flavors do they have? Because we're
Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, cappuccino, and then what was the last one?
I got some raspberry sorbet. I don't know.
Raspberry sorbet. I think was the last one.
all right. Good.
Pretty basic. It was like 6 of them.
Look, in this heat, for us, we're dying. I can only imagine for you. And to that end, how has it been this week in this relentless heat for a few days?
It's been new. Being from Utah, we get high heat. We have no really humidity. So this week's really the first time I've ever done some physical exertion, some high humidity, and it's there was an adjustment period. The first couple of days, even now still, but. I don't know, I actually kind of like it. Kind of get your mind, challenged a little bit. Makes you a little more, mentally calloused, you'd say. But you just got to get used to sweating. Like, everything's just soaking wet.
I bet. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk on offense about Eric Bieniemy's new system. For you, playing your position, what are you kind of learning to help yourself prep for this season? What are you kind of picking up from this defense that you think can help you going forward here?
Yeah, just, playing with the guys around me, how their play styles, building that chemistry and that, that relationship with my teammates. How certain D linemen play, run coming this way. Are they going to pop a gap? Or are they going to stay, hold a double? Or, the way the safeties will fit in the run game, or the corners are pushing things or talking. Just building that chemistry, that relationship, and also creating friendships with my teammates, and then. As we're doing that through camp, that'll just take us further through the season.
I'm
passing the mic.
I'm guessing you already asked about this, but I mean, what are some things that you guys have had to do just to manage the heat or deal with it? I mean, because it's pretty intense out there with the humidity and everything.
Just drink a lot of water. I mean, you gotta drink a lot of water, and I mean, just eat big meals. Make sure you're on top of your food. I mean, there's no secret recipe. Just don't get dehydrated and don't, just don't starve yourself, I guess, either. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're hydrated and you're, listen to your body.
Yeah.
Don't go out there and try to go crazy and pass out or something.
And what did you do in the off season to just stay on top of the defense and make sure you came in fresh and everything?
I would just take a peek at it every day. Even the stuff that I already knew, and just, I'm a flashcard guy as well. I'd have all the keynotes written down. And just kind of breeze through everything and talk through it and walk through it myself and just go through everything real quick. You know what I mean? And just, even though I just wanted to keep it fresh on my mind, so then I come back and it's just, there's no relearning.
It's noticeable how many different personnel packages have been kind of cycled through the first week. Can you kind of take us through how you think about that with working with different people, all these different packages, and how you guys are preparing as a defense for this season?
Yeah, I mean, all the different packages, it's a good look and a good change-up to give offenses, and because you can do a lot of similar things out of different packages, but it's coming from a slightly different look. Similar to the way offenses can run a lot of same plays, but hiding it with personnel and motions and that kind of thing. But I like it. And it's also the way we're cycling a lot right now in camp. It's good too because it's exposed me to a lot of playing with a lot of different guys, and like I was saying earlier, just able to build that that chemistry relationship with more players at a faster rate.
So there's all these different people. There's clearly a lot of different options, right, to go out there. Does anybody get caught up in the word starter or anything like that right now?
No, I mean, obviously, I think every player, they want to be the starter. But at the same time, they also know everybody, and once it comes camp, it's time to compete. No one's job's safe. It's going to be, the best player's going to play. And so I can speak for the defensive side. People have that in their mind. And so, whether you were the starter last year, those guys are out there busting their ass trying to keep their job. And the guys that were behind them are trying to bust to become, you know what I mean? So I would just say, as a specifically the defense, because I'm on that side, but just everyone is very hungry and wants to, be on the field. And we're all just competing.
reading up on your bio on Utah, their website, and learning that your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother are all pretty great athletes too. How did growing up in a family like that influence you and put you into this sports line of work?
It was growing up was very competitive in everything we did. We'd race, who could eat their dinner the fastest. I mean, just anything you do, it turned into a competition or somehow we turned into like a point system or whatever. But I think growing up that style, it helped us all become, professional athletes. Our parents were, although they were great parents, they're also kind of like coach parents. You know what I mean? Like always, my mom was with my sister for volleyball and basketball and stuff. My dad, took me and my brothers, football, baseball, basketball, whatever it was. And just having that competitive sports background growing up, I feel like I got an older brother who plays for the Cardinals. My sister's, she's about to move to Italy and play her third season professional volleyball player. I got a little brother who's a true sophomore at Utah, and he'll be, he's probably going to be a first rounder coming out early as a junior. And I'm not trying to be cocky about it. I'll brag about my siblings all day. I don't really say much about myself. But, I feel like they've just instilled in us, habits of discipline, hard work, and just, something I believe in is just always competing things.
You said your brother plays for the Cardinals NFL?
Yes.
I don't know his situation there, but what would it mean to be able to welcome him into FedEx Field and see him
Yeah,
in
week one.
Yeah.
I was trying to get some info out of him this summer about, what kind of plays are running, but he wasn't giving it up. But I'm looking forward to seeing him, being able to play them week one. And, it'll be fun.
Hey, Cody. Quick question just about the linebacking core. How you guys looking so far early on in training camp? I know it's only been a week, but obviously when you look at the defense, that's one of the positions that you guys want to grow in and be better at this season. So how's the linebacking core look so far?
I think it's looking real good. I would say as a whole in the room, for the most part, we're all pretty young guys that have, we all have a lot of experience. The only older guy is David Mayo, but even then, that dude's got a young heart and a young personality. But as a room, that was one of the things that first jumped off when I first got here, is how tight knit and professional the room was, and being in this kind of environment and working with those guys, I like that kind of environment, and it makes me feel like it feels like every day you go in there and you feel like you're getting pushed, and like because everyone's got experience, everyone's a good football player, and we have to just pushing each other and just. That's where I think, this year, that's just our position group, it's going to rise, and I'm looking forward to it.